Hey everybody, it's Dave Juno, the Meniere's Disease Warrior. How y'all doing? I'm doing better. Okay, I know the last video I made, I said I got the flu, or maybe you saw a post or something, but yeah, I have the flu. I tested positive for the flu on Tuesday. Um, Saturday and Sunday was nightmare, fevers, vertigo, everything. I couldn't take it. The coughing was so bad. And finally, Tuesday morning, I couldn't take it anymore. I went to the doctors, tested positive for the flu. But yeah, and a sinus infection. So I do feel so much better. But, I still have to take it easy. I feel better, which today I kind of did a little bit. Not bad, but a little. But that's not what I wanted to make the video about. What I really wanted to make the video about was people. I see a lot of this post, and I've seen them a lot. And it's nothing wrong with it. People always say, how many of you have had to give up careers because of Meniere's disease? And it's a lot of us. A lot of us do. I did. Okay. 35 years working full time, 30 for one company. I went to, I was already diagnosed with Meniere's disease and still working, mind you. And working with vertigo and doing all this crap that I really shouldn't have been doing. So, this new doctor I saw on April 26th, it was a, 11 o'clock appointment, so I did go to work for a couple hours, then went to the doctor's with my wife. And it was the first time I had gentamicin, and he told me, even before he gave me the shot, I don't want you working anymore. And I went, huh? He's like, yeah, it's not good. It's unpredictable. You're driving all over the place. You're a copy attack. It's not a good idea. I'm like, well, I'll see if I can go on short-term, long-term disability and see what happens. He goes, okay, but I don't want you working. So wrote the note, did anything, able to help me any way he could. So went in 11, we were done by 1, and that was it. Work was over for me forever. Okay? I was optimistic, thinking I could come back, but that was it. Boom. Done. Okay. So that's great. First 2 weeks are like I'm on long term. They put me right on long term in my company. They were very good to me. I will say this. They did cut the long term disability off after a year, but they were very good to me. So yeah, that was it. It was over. Done. Okay. What do I do now? So for 2 weeks, yeah, I had the gentamicin shot, so I really couldn't do anything for a week. Second week, I started feeling better, so I started, going to do some things. I really listened to the doctor. I was like, okay, I'll go down the street, go fishing instead of going out 100 miles or whatever. And, but then after that, it was like, I watched all these shows. I did all this stuff. What do I do now? And that's where people get depressed, which I was getting depressed and didn't realize it and all this stuff. And the best thing like anybody can do is get therapy. And I wish I did it in the beginning and not wait like 6 months. Okay? Because I got it in the beginning. I got it 6 months later, and there was 6 months that I really was a effing terror. So the therapy helped me out so much to the point where it changed my attitude. It changed the way I looked at things. It changed the way I looked at this disease. And would say to myself, hey, you know what? You worked 35 years. You didn't slack. You did something 35 straight years. And you were at one company for 30 years. In this day and age, a lot of people can't say they've been with a company for 30 years or more. The only person I know personally who could say that is my brother. I think he's been where he's at since he was 17. I don't even want to give his age away. Let's just say it's way over 40 years that he's been with this one company. And that's awesome because you don't see that a lot. And people say, oh, did you work? Yeah, I worked at Rico for 30 years. You did what? 30 years? That's unheard of. So, yeah, so I can take that as an accomplishment. And, I worked for this. I didn't work for Meniere's disease, but to get Meniere's disease or retire early. But it was like, I worked for this. I worked. So now this is my retirement. And I changed it to looking at medically retired instead of not being able to work or disabled, which kind of maybe changed my mindset. So when people ask me what I do for work, I always just say I'm retired, medically retired. It just sounds better to me. But yeah, the therapy is what you need. And if you're having trouble, because you all of a sudden can't work anymore, you really, really should get therapy, behavioral therapy. Call your doctor. Therapists are great. They'll help you through anything. There was a lot of times that I I would be flipping out and call my therapist. I need to see you today, and he'd be like, "Come in at 5. You'll be my last appointment." Whatever. That squeezed me in somehow, and then I'd always feel better because I could get everything out to somebody without. The thing I like about therapists, I can get everything out of me without worrying about repercussions. Meaning, if I'm frustrated and I'm talking to my wife and I say the wrong thing, she's going to get upset or she's going to get mad or something like that, right? So if you go to a therapist, you can say everything to them. They don't take it personal because they know it's not personal, and you get all that off your chest. And that's going to make you feel better, and it's going to help you deal with Meniere's disease that much more better. So, I saw another post today about somebody asking the question. So I thought I would make a video because I'm sure there's more people out there that are thinking the same thing. And I thought I'd make a video about it. So, on that note, hey, I'll talk to y'all soon. Have a great day, and hopefully by this weekend I'm fine. I don't want to be sick anymore. I just want to go home. I want to go home. All right, guys. On that note, have a great day. Good luck. And like I said, if you're having issues, get some help. Talk to you later. Better days coming.